nappy. Yeah, my hair is nappy. I'm feeling so happy. Yeah, my hair is nappy. Feeling so happy. Yeah, my hair is nappy. I feel so happy. I'm actually supposed to be on here talking about writing 101. It's the infamous Sean Shaw last who said the 1,000-mile journey begins with one single step. But I saw that movie, I Care a Lot, and oh my god, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit movie. It's like, oh my god. It's one thing to have a villain as your main character, but you still got to make that villain likable. You still got to make the villain likable. Think about Scarface, Tony Montana. Was he a good person? No. But he had morals, and he went out like a beast. Jordan Belfort. Was he a good person? No. But it was a very cool story the way to like to see. Like watching that woman I just nothing says female empowerment like one woman imprisoning another one. That's what I thought about, but the movie was written by a dude, so like what well, it just goes to show what the fuck does he know about women. So yeah, if you ever seen the movie, I would not recommend you watch it because it's just about this it's about this woman who's she's a businesswoman who takes advantage of other people, and then she basically blames capitalism. Actually, the first opening scene just gives you everything you need to know. This dude, he gets denied seeing his mom, and he goes outside to talk to her. He's like, "You're a bitch and all this shit, and I hope you get raped," which no one talks like that. Men don't talk like that instantly. And you notice this in the movie. She never faces a man that's taller than her. All the men are significantly shorter than her, even though she talks a lot of shit about how she's not afraid. All the men are very much shorter than her. That's very much a director's choice. So let that sink in. Let that sink in. But like after he spits on her, which I don't condone, but this bitch deserves it. Like she goes like does it hurt more because I'm a woman? I was like, bitch, what are you talking about? I immediately like, bitch, what are you talking about? This man is sitting up here talking about his mama. You up here talking about your vagina, he's talking about his mom, who happens to be a woman too. So this is very important because, well, if you know anything about me, you know I hate Marxism, and I feel that Marxism is very much deeply rooted in our culture now because everything sucks because Marxists can't write anything. They don't create, they just take over. If you don't think Marxism is taking over, just look. We're getting Ironheart. Who likes Ironheart? Who even knows who Ironheart is? Exactly. So I figured I'd use this opportunity to talk about the 5 basic things to create a good story. As Stephen King said, and I fully agree with, it's story over plot. Because story is why it matters. Plot is what happens. Plot is just what happens. Plot is always what happens. What happens doesn't matter as much as why it happens. Why matters more than what. That's why I will always say story over plot. So when people say the plot, I'm like, plot. Plot is just a lazy word to me when you talk about creating stories. I can say plot holes. I don't even call them plot holes. That movie, I Care a Lot, suffered from plot magic. Because things magically happen that should not have happened. That's plot magic. But here's the thing. Story consists of this. The setting, the characters, their motivation, their goals, and the obstacles. What do I mean by setting, characters, motivation, goals, and obstacles? Setting is obviously where it takes place. It's very important because that setting sets the rules of your world. That means there are certain things you can do, certain things you can't do in the setting. Like in a Western, you cannot come out with with a submachine gun that was made in like in 1940 something. You can't come out with World War II artillery in a Western. That's just not how it works. Unless you make it a fantasy. You can work around it, but you always have to explain it. So setting is important. Characters. Your characters have to be 3-dimensional. They can't be single-minded. And I don't believe in this thing. Like, one thing about me is that people like to say there are plot-driven stories or character-driven stories. I believe a story is a story. I believe this. The external forces influence the internal forces because your character's motivation is the internal forces. That's their internal forces. Their motivation is like, what is the thing that I want or love to do or I'm fighting for? That's their internal forces. And the external forces is the goal. The goal is what they want. And your characters always have a goal. Your characters always have a goal. And it can be it's important to them. It could be something important to the world. It could be like Indiana Jones' goal is to get the cover of the Ark from the Nazis. Yeah, that's it. Like that may seem like a MacGuffin, but at least he has a goal, and we know why he wants to do it. Luke Skywalker wants to restore the Jedi because it's his because it's his duty as the son of Darth Vader. Not like though he doesn't know it. It's more confusing with that. Well, not confusing, but I'm not explaining it well because I'm moving too fast. Got to slow down. It's the thing I was told. Slow down. But but goals. Goals are very, very simple. That's just like the thing that like your character wants to do. Obstacle is it's your character's villains. I would say obstacle and characters go hand in hand, just like everyone has a goal and everyone has a motivation. All your characters have goals, motivations, and obstacles. So it's like they feed each other. They always feed into each other. It's not just one way to tell one single thing in a story that makes the story go around. It's like the story goes like this: the external forces affect the internal forces, and sometimes the internal forces are really affecting the external forces. Like when a character fails, they fail because internally they're not ready. Or the external, and sometimes when they are on a mission, externally, like Rico from Starship Troopers, when he's led on his first little platoon run and he gets dude killed, that's an external thing that hurts his internal self. But another external thing that happens is the planet. The planet gets attacked by bugs, which is weird to me, but okay. His home gets destroyed. I just watched it a few weeks ago. I don't know why I can't think of it, but because of that motivates his internal conflict to say, I want revenge on these bugs. So he jumps back into it's like internal, external conflicts. They go in a circle. It's a circle. A story has those 5 elements plus the internal, external conflicts that'll make you have brilliant storytelling. So again, I Care a Lot was a piece of shit movie. If you watch it, you should watch it and understand what not to do. Because Stephen King also said this, you should watch bad writing because it shows you what not to do. I'm just furious because watching that movie made me go oh my God, there were several hundred ways. I could just if they didn't add the mafia element and just had the element of there was somebody who wanted to go after her and she probably had to fight her way out legally, or this old woman's trying to be crafty and get away out legally, I probably would have enjoyed the movie more. But we had to go for this big Russian element and Russian mafia element. And it's I love Peter Dinklage as an actor, but it's come on, really? The Russian mafia boss. What if you would have get someone I can't think, Costigan, not William Costigan, Costello, Frank Costello from The Departed. What if it was Frank Costello? And plus, the scene where she's being interrogated, that's the phoniest crap. Oh my God. There's 2 or 3 phony, crap. There's, it's such funny, there's a scene where, the old the woman Jennifer Peterson is being taken out. She's not being kidnapped. She's being taken out of hospital by the Russian mob boss's goons, and the whole scene is nothing but coinkydinks. It's nothing but coinkydinks. It's oh my God, a bullet hits this gas pressure thing, this tank that makes it the other dude automatically incapacitated. But there's a scene where she's standing outside the door where dude is really has a woman right outside, and then she's hi. As soon as she popped up right there, he would have shot the fuck out of her. He would have dead in the movie. I'm just and then when she wakes up while she's going down the hill after being drugged twice. The only good thing about the movie was the ending when she got shot. Because I really wish that someone would have chopped her the fuck up. I'm going to say this. If she was a man, I'd feel the exact same way. So don't hit me with this. It's sexist. It's 2021. No one has time for your feelings anymore. Grow up. You guys have a great night.